The horses stepping on to the course for today's 10th race, the first of two steeplechase events here at Colonial Downs on this Monday. Races 10 and 11 in your program. These are non-wagering events, but we do invite you to come down to the apron and watch us, or if you're joining us across the country on the National Steeplechase website, we welcome you here to Colonial Downs. This is the 10th race. It's a maiden event for 4-year-olds and up. They'll be at 2¼ miles over the turf course. A field of 9 set to go. Starts with the 1 Honor Up. Ashwell Stable LLC, the owners. Leslie Young trains. Thomas Garner rides. 2 is Bandua. Michael Smith is the owner. Neil Morris trains. Jamie Bargery rides. 3 is Kid Macho. Keystone Thoroughbreds are the owners. Todd McKenna trains and Harrison Beswick rides. Number 4 is Jimmy P. Paul Willis, Molly Willis, and Matticat Stables are the owners. Kerry Bryan trains and Parker Hendricks rides. 5 is Quality Choice. Holwood Stable are the owners. Mark Beecher trains and Brett Owings aboard. 6 is Enough. TNC Stables and Joanne Morris are the owners. Sam Cockburn trains. Ross Garrity rides. Number 7, Seismic Wave. William Russell's the owner. Neil Morris trains and Barry Foley rides. Number 8 is Zarkalani. Mrs. S.K. Johnston Jr., the owner. Jack Fisher trains and Graham Waters rides. Completing the field, number 9 is Brave Deacon. Blythe Miller Davies, the owner. Joseph Davies trains and Teddy Davies rides. Today's 10th race in your program coming up in just 4 minutes. 4 minutes post time. Just 1 minute till the start of today's 10th race. Again, 2 non-wagering steeplechase events to lead off our day here. This one, race 10 in your program at 12:15, and coming up after this will be race 11 at 12:50. Nine of them here to go 2¼ miles. They'll head over 9 jumps throughout the course. The horses now making their way toward the starting position. Our starter, Harrison Young, going to send them on their way here. So we are rated firm here. Just a little bit of rain here in New Kent over the last 24 hours, but turf in beautiful shape as we get set for today's 10th. The flag is up, and they are in line. And they're off. 2¼ miles, 9 jumps for their journey. The first jump coming up here in just about 60 yards as they line up on the front end and off in between horses, putting a nose in front of Quality Choice. And those two, the first two to take jump number 1, is all 9 up and over well. Honor Up down toward the inside, away in 3rd. Brave Deacon on the outside is 4th. In between runners, Zarkalati, the orange colors, 5th. The top 5 only separated by 2½ lengths. Then comes Jimmy P. Bandua. They race 6th and 7th. They're a length in advance of Seismic Wave in 8th. And at the back early on is Kid Macho. 9th and last, but a tight-knit pack of 9 here, only about 6 or 7 front to back. As they make their way toward the backstretch, 3 backstretch jumps await them. As they go on that first turn, it is an off the leader. Ross Garrity and an off in front by 3/4 of a length. Quality Choice, who now tugs a bit closer in that second position. On the outside, Brave Deacon now shadowing Honor Up. They're 3rd and 4th as they head to that first backstretch jump. All 8 up and over well. As 2 jumps in the rearview mirror, still 7 left to go on this course, and the third one coming up now is in between horses. Quality Choice going to a narrow advantage. And off, Brave Deacon 2nd and 3rd, 2½ more back to Honor Up at 4th. Zarkalati in the orange colors, 5th, and about 5½ 6 off the early lead. It's 2 more back to Jimmy P. Bandua, and the 2 at the back, Kid Macho and Seismic Wave. As Zarkalani lost a little bit of ground there on that third backstretch jump. But they go into the second of 4 turns. Quality Choice still the leader, just ambling along, 3/4 in front of an off in the second position. On the outside, Brave Deacon 3rd. Honor Up 4th. Zarkalani in between horses. Jimmy P now creeping a little bit closer is 6th and moving up to take over 5th. And now 4th is Jimmy P with a little bit of a move here, but they are in no hurry, of course. Still over 1 circuit left to go. So they come toward the top of the stretch. 2 home stretch jumps now to greet them. And Quality Choice, Brett Owings the leader. Quality Choice into the stretch. And off is 2nd. Honor Up in behind them with Brave Deacon. Jimmy P on the outside. That move up to 5th now. Zarkalani 6th in between horses. Then comes Bandua, Kid Macho, Seismic Wave. But the 9 of them still only covered by about 8 lengths as they hit the first of the 2 home stretch jumps. And everyone up and over well on number 1 is we have 1 circuit remaining of the Colonial Downs Outer Turf Course. It's Quality Choice the leader. Quality Choice to the second home stretch jump here. As they all take Quality Choice, that lead is down to now half length as he stutter stepped just a touch before that jump there. As Brave Deacon now puts a nose into the second spot and off is 3rd. And Bandua starting to move up a little bit down toward the inside of Honor Up. They're 4th and 5th. Jimmy P back 6th now with Zarkalani in 7th. Kid Macho is 8th, and Seismic Wave has been at the back throughout, but has still kept good touch with the leaders. Now just 7 lengths front to back, as they have just over 3/4 of a mile left to go in their journey. And 3 jumps remaining in this 2¼ mile race. Quality Choice been the leader for much of the going here. Brave Deacon 2nd and off 3rd toward the inside as they head toward the first of the backstretch jumps. And everyone up and over well. Still this group only covered by about 8½ lengths with 2 jumps remaining. And 5 furlongs to go, and it is Quality Choice. Quality Choice in front of length and a half. And off Brave Deacon. They've been 2nd and 3rd for much of the journey. Honor Up getting a little closer in between horses 4th. Jimmy P on the outside. Going to start his move as they go over that final jump. Then comes Bandua. Seismic Wave is out of last now. Is drawn to within 6 or 7 of the leads. Zarkalani and Kid Macho, the 2 at the back. So the sprint for home begins now. Quality Choice in front of Brave Deacon up on the outside and off. Bandua's in between horses starting to gain. Jimmy P cast out a little wide there, but has some forward momentum on the outside as Quality Choice under siege now. Between horses, here's Bandua coming up, and Bandua coming right after the lead with just over a 1/4 mile left to go. Quality Choice is back to 2nd. Jimmy P on the outside and off trying to make some ground. In between horses, Honor Up. Seismic Wave has also put in a little bit of a bid, but just got stymied in traffic there as Bandua turns for home in front. It's Jamie Bargery and Bandua to the 3/16 pole in front by 3½ lengths. Honor Up comes out of the pack now to chase from 2nd. Down the outside comes Jimmy P. Seismic Wave trying to creep through down along the rail, but a final 16th to go. It's Bandua in front. Seismic Wave down to the inside up into 2nd, but the old classy flat runner Bandua takes to the jumps here and wins it by 2½. Good run from Seismic Wave to get up to a clear-cut 2nd. Honor Up was 3rd and Jimmy P 4th. 2714 is now official. 2714 official. We will get a confirmed final time for you as soon as we have that. We do have a hand-timed final time, 4 minutes, 9.85 seconds. 4 minutes, 9.85, the hand-timed final time for today's 10th race. Bandua to the winner's circle. 7-year-old Grey Roan Gelding by the Factor out of If Angels Sang was bred in Kentucky by Judy Hicks and Catherine Nickel. Michael Smith, the winning owner. Neil Morris, the winning trainer. Jamie Barger aboard for the winning ride is Bandua, victorious here in today's 10th race. Today's 11th race will come up next. Race 11, a steeplechase event scheduled for 12:50 p.m., so about 26 minutes away. 4-year-olds and up, rather, at 2 1/4 miles. Scratch numbers 3 and 6. Numbers 3 and 6 are both scratched, so a field of 4 remain in. Post time coming up in 26 minutes. Reminder, we will have scratches and changes for the flat wagering portion of our card coming up at 1:15, and first post is at 1:45 p.m. Again, 26 minutes to post time for the 11th race, our second non-wagering steeplechase event in 26 minutes. Just a reminder, 13 minutes to post time for today's 11th race. 13 minutes.
The horses are now making their way onto the track for race number 11, the second of two steeplechase races on today's card. This is an overnight handicap going 2.25 miles on the turf over 9 fences. Number 2 is Make a Stand, trained and ridden by Graham Waters, owned by Shamrock and Thistle. Number 1, Criticize, trained by Neil Morris, looking to sweep the steeplechase races on today's card. Jockey is Harrison Beswick, owned by QR Stables. Number 5 is Fightin' Irish Tabit, Jamie Bargery, the jockey, Richard Hendricks, the trainer, and Daniel Denefrio, the owner. Number 4 is Pete Moss, trained by Kerry Bryan. Parker Hendricks will be aboard for Atlantic Friends Racing. Couple of scratches, the 3 Telegram, the 6 He'll Do, a field of 4. Going to post shortly. Field of 4 set to start. Flag is up from starter Harrison Young. And they are racing. Fightin' Irish Tabit going to show them the way to the first of 9 fences. Fightin' Irish Tabit and Jamie Bargery lead the way, followed by Make a Stand, Pete Moss, and Criticize. Up and over the first fence. Make a Stand's going to show some speed on the inside. He and Fightin' Irish Tabit going to take the field into the first turn for the first time. And it's Fightin' Irish Tabit with the slight advantage, followed by Make a Stand, Pete Moss, and Criticize trails the field of 4. Fightin' Irish Tabit's leading the way under Jamie Bargery, looking to sweep the steeplechase races on the card. Won the first race with Bandua. Number 2, Make a Stand in second, followed by Peat Moss and Criticize as they approach 3 backstretch jumps. Fight and Irish Habit 2 lengths clear of Make a Stand, another length back to Peat Moss, and Criticize up and over the second fence, first of 3 on the backstretch. Fight and Irish Habit leading the way. Approaching fence number 2 on the backstretch, third overall, up and over. Now they make their way to the third backstretch jump. Fight and Irish Habit, followed by Make a Stand, Criticize, and Peat Moss is in fourth. Up and over as they approach the far turn for the first time. Fight and Irish Habit maintains a 3-length advantage, followed by Make a Stand. Right inside of him is Criticize. Peat Moss, about 3 lengths cover the field. Fight and Irish Habit's going to continue to lead the way under Jamie Bargery through the far turn. Make a Stand tracking in second, followed by Criticize. And Peat Moss on the outside has some run. He is closing the gap, only about 2 lengths cover the field here as they approach the front side jumps. Fight and Irish Habit taking them past the stands for the first time. 1 more lap to go. Fight and Irish Habit, closely bunched group of 4 here. Make a Stand, Criticize on the inside, and Peat Moss on the outside. Up and over. And there was a spill. That was Peat Moss that went down. Parker Hendricks and Peat Moss both up. And Fight and Irish Habit and Make a Stand going to continue. They lead the way over the final frontside jump into the first turn for the second time. Make a Stand has a slight advantage over Fight and Irish Habit, and Criticize trails the field of 3. Fight and Irish Habit and Make a Stand, those 2 on the front end, length back to Criticize. Fight and Irish Habit with the neck advantage. Those 3 are going to head to the backside jumps for the final time, the last 3 fences to go. Fight and Irish Habit and Make a Stand, Criticize in third under Harrison Beswick, up and over. 2 more jumps remain. It is Fight and Irish Habit, Criticize getting a little closer here, and Make a Stand is now in third as they approach the second of 3 backstretch jumps. Up and over. 1 jump to go. It is going to be Criticize and Fight and Irish Habit, those 2 on the front end. Criticize puts his neck in front, eager to take that last jump, and the 3 of them are up and over. Those 3 are approaching the far turn here. 3 across the track, all in line, and Fight and Irish Habit has a lot left after showing the way for much of the race. He still has some run under him, under Jamie Bargery. Criticize and Make a Stand, they're in second and third. But it is Fight and Irish Habit who showed them most of the way and is going to try to take them home here. Fight and Irish Habit drawing clear by about a length here. Make a Stand and Criticize. Those 3 turn for home. Fight and Irish Habit and Jamie Bargery opening up here by 3-4 lengths. A lot of horse left. It is Fight and Irish Habit. Jamie Bargery is trying to sweep the steeplechase races on today's card, being chased home by Make a Stand, Criticize settling into third. But it is all Fight and Irish Habit. 5-6 lengths clear, opening up comfortably in the stretch. Fight and Irish Habit, followed by Make a Stand and Criticize. And it's all Fight and Irish Habit. Jamie Bargery sweeps the steeplechase races on today's card. There will be an inquiry into the running of this race, the 5th jump. Inquiry sign is down. The official time is 4 minutes and 8 seconds, and your winner is Fightin' Irish Habit, Jamie Bargery, with 2 wins in the steeplechase portion of the card. This one for Richard Hendricks. He is a 7-year-old son of Tisnow out of the Turcoman mare Sweet Damsel, owned by Daniel DeFrio.
Racing fans, today's scratches and changes will be coming up shortly in about 15 minutes time at 1:15. And of course, post time for the opener coming up at 1:45 p.m. We are fast and firm here at Colonial Downs, overcast skies. And temperatures chilly today for Virginia Standard, 68 degrees as we get set for post time. Changes coming up in 14 minutes.